How to play Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw. Greetings, welcome back, everyone. It is I, Mike V. In today's poker lesson, we're going to discuss the rules and general beginner's guide on how to play a popular draw poker variant called Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw. All right, let's not waste time. Let's get started with the discussion. So, as I've typed down here, Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw is a variant of draw poker with 3 opportunities to draw replacement cards to improve your hand. And unlike most other poker variants, the lowest hand wins the pot. So if you're used to if you've heard of 5-card draw poker, traditional draw poker, which I think for many of us we could say that that is probably our first ever exposure to the game back when we were much younger. uh, Possibly before we got to learn Texas Hold'em. So I'm going to assume you guys know the basics of standard draw poker. So this is a variant of draw poker with some key differences, notable key differences. So we're going to go ahead and go down the list here. So first of all, it's going to be a fixed limit betting structure usually for triple draw, meaning that you cannot choose your bet amounts. The bet amounts are fixed based on the limits of the game. Uh, so we start off the hand with a small and big blind, just like with Texas Hold'em. If you need to get used to the vocabulary of the game, if you're brand new to poker in general, please check out my Texas Hold'em video first. I'll link to it up top. So after the blinds are posted, 5 cards are dealt one at a time to each player, starting with the player to the left of the button with a small blind. And so the way the game works is as follows. So you got a round of betting, and then you got an opportunity to discard and replace new cards. The draw round, the first draw round, and then you're going to have another betting round after every subsequent draw, for a total of 4 betting rounds. So you got the first round of betting after the deal. You got a draw, the first draw, a second round of betting, a third draw, a third round of bet, and excuse me. So the first draw, the second round of betting, the second draw, then a third round of betting, and then finally the third and final draw, and we got the fourth and final round of betting. And if there's still at least 2 players at the end of the final betting round, we have the showdown, as usual. Players take their turns discarding and drawing new cards, beginning with the active player to the left of the button. You may draw and replace up to all 5 cards. So if you're used to playing a home game where you're limited to, say, drawing up to 3 or 4 cards, just keep in mind that you are allowed to discard up to all 5 cards if you want to. PokerStars allows it if you're playing online. And of course, you can also stand pat or not draw at any time at any of the draw rounds. And if you stand pat at the first drawing round, you're not required to do so in subsequent drawing rounds. So it's pretty simple to it's pretty simple to understand. But in case you don't get it, I will show you guys an actual game in progress at the end of the video. So please stick around for that. But now, before we get to that, though, we're going to discuss the hand rankings for Deuce-to-seven low. So the Deuce-to-seven low hand rankings, it's going to be obviously different. You're playing for basically the lowest hand instead of the highest hand. Keep in mind, straights and flushes do count in this game. If you're used to playing high-low games such as Omaha High-Low or Stud High-Low, you'll notice that the low hand rankings there are going to be different. They use what is known as the ace to 5 low hand rankings, but Triple Draw uses Deuce-to-seven low, which means that straight and flushes do exist, and because you want the lowest hand, you don't want straights and flushes. Aces are always high in this variant, meaning that an ace 5-4-3 deuce is not a straight; it's just ace high, the lowest possible ace high, which loses because aces are always high, it loses to king high, and so forth. Therefore, the best possible hand in Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw is a 7-5-4-3 deuce, consisting of at least 2 different suits. Because if your 7-5-4-3 deuce is all the same suit, that is a flush, and you do not want that in this game. So you got to make sure you keep in mind the suits when you are playing. But a 7-5-4-3 deuce of mixed suits is the best possible hand. And that's all pretty much I have here in the notes. It's not that much to describe, but in case you are still stuck, we're going to go ahead and go to a Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw game on PokerStars right now. So let's go there right now. All right, Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw. So unfortunately, the Triple Draw tables are all closed, or nobody's on them. So I decided to go into an 8-game table, and then start the recording again once we got to Triple Draw. So, as you can see, first round of betting, then the first draw round. Second round of betting, checked our round, so we go to the second draw. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 1. Second round of betting, looks like it's going to be, nope, got a bet right there. Limits here are 1,000, 2,000 at this table. Draw 1 and stand pat for the third draw. Check, bet. If he didn't improve, he's probably going to fold. Yep. All right. 2, 3, and 8. Those are pretty good. We'll go ahead and play. Keep in mind, you can click the cards you want to discard before you even get to the draw round. If you want to fix it. Look at that 8-6-4-3 deuce. That's pretty good. Any 7 or 8 is pretty good. Is pretty strong in a Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw. We'll go ahead and stand pat. Draw 1, and stand pat. Pretty good shape, I would think. Yeah. He's going to try me. Oh, he's got the exact same hand. Wow. 8-6-4-3 deuce. That doesn't happen that often, the exact same cards. Let's see. I'll go ahead and pull this one. 6-5-4 may be good, but the thing is that I'm more likely to get a straight, and straights are high in this game. You don't want straights. Ideally, a deuce here would be nice. In my hand would be nice. No shame in folding right away before the first draw. Yeah, ideally, like I say, any 7 is going to be strong, right? And I would say most 8s are pretty strong as well. A 9's may be strong too. A 9-5, a 9-6, especially if you're playing shorthanded. All right, we'll go ahead and go. We'll discard the 9 and the jack. Yeah, 9 and 10. 10 could work out, but more often than not, with 2 more draws to come, people are going to draw for better. And then we got worse hand. We've got a pair of 3s now. I'm not strong on strategy here. Pair of 5s, yeah. Not great. You don't want pairs. Queen 8. Queen 8's good. Ooh, 1 away from a 7. A 6 or a 3. 3 would give me the best hand possible. So Grinson drew 1 card. Dallas Mark drew 1. And Mike 4-3-5-2 drew 2 cards. And we got a bet here. All right, so let's go ahead and draw 1. Got another jack. He's standing pat, so we're in trouble. Oh, they're both standing pat. He's going to check to him. Probably going to make a bet, yeah. We have an opportunity to get big here, so we'll play on. Queen ain't going to do it, though, against these folks' likely hands. Let's check the round. 8, 6, 5, 3 deuce is the winner. Out of curiosity, what did this guy muck? 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, so a worse 8. Let's hold the deuce in the 3 and hope for the best. Only got the 7. Let's see, this guy, how many cards did he drew? 3, and he already bet. All right, we'll continue. Oh, he's standing pat already. Yeah, so if we don't improve significantly, oh, look at that. So we've got the second best hand. We'll raise it. Okay, so he's not re-raising, so he doesn't have the nuts. Yeah, so we got to bet for value here, of course. We'll probably get a call from him. He might want to see it. Yep. There we go. And we're switching to limit hold'em. All right, so this is where I'm going to end the video right here. Let me look at the last hand. Where is... He had 9, 7, 6, 5 deuce. Yeah, 9s are going to be tough. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this tutorial on Deuce-to-seven Triple Draw, be sure to hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, share the video with others, hit the bell icon to be notified once I release my next video. I'll see you for the next one. Let's see if I can get my straight. Nope. I'm going to fold this one. So take care, everyone. I'll see you for the next one. And go make it happen.